What is going on, everybody? Jason right here. Today we're going to do a cigar review of a budget stick. I might start doing some of these. If you have any recommendations, drop them in the comments. We're doing the Factory Smoke Sweet by Drew Estates, and they say they're premium. $2 a stick. Let's find out. Yes, that bird you hear who wants attention is real. Not a thing I can do about it. It's funny, they'll never make any noise until I try to record a video. We might get into talking a itty bitty bit about business today too. Hope that's alright. And no rush. You know what? I might need to get an ashtray. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back with an ashtray. We're going to go with the straight cut. Use whatever you want to. So this YouTube channel, if you've never been here before, was originally focused on my business, and we talked about marketing and stuff like that. Nobody cared, right? The views were terrible, no one cared. And then at a certain point in time, we just started playing around with unplugged content, right? Smoking cigars and stuff like that, and our 4 best performing videos of all time are related to cigars, believe it or not. So the shoe fits. But you know what? This is just me unplugged. Just me talk about whatever comes to mind. So I invite you to fire up a stick or pour yourself a drink or just hang out. So what's interesting is once upon a time I liked more expensive cigars. I still do, but $2. $2. You can get a I think they've got 4 iterations of this, and the Sweets is the only one I've had, but we're going to discuss it a bit today. Did I say $4? I meant $2. $2. You can get 20 of these for $40, which is an outrageous, like, gas station cigar cheap price, right? But as you see, just getting it going, smoke output's ferocious. It draws light as a feather. I think the difference is supposed to be, these are supposed to have a cut filler instead of long leaf. It doesn't really matter. It still holds a pretty good ash head. For $2, man, I'm telling you, it's hard to go back. So if you see me sweating on camera right now, it's because it's hot where I live and very, very humid. So coastal Georgia, that's what we get. That's what we get. So we just get sweaty and deal with it. Later today, you won't see it, but there's a pool right behind you, so probably jump in there. So what is it about budget sticks that some people don't like? What are the misconceptions? If you have ideas, let me know in the comments. I think they associate it, and I guess when I say they, I'm speaking about me from a different time, right? They associate it with maybe not a good brand, maybe inferior quality. Not the case. I don't know if you've had these or not, but for the price, for $2, it's quite impressive. I've had probably 30 of these by now, 30, 35. I think I've had maybe one stick that was a bit tight, not unsmokable, but a little tight, but consistently very good. A lot of people will compare these to a Fat Bottom Betty as far as flavor profile. I would agree. I haven't had a Fat Bottom Betty in a long time, but it sounds right. It sounds right, and I think those are, I don't know, $7, $8 a stick, something like that. I haven't looked in a long time, but for anybody who's had the other flavors, what's your favorite one? Let me know. All right. My business is in digital marketing, automation. We use a bit of AI. We were at AI really, really heavy earlier this year. And I think business owners are starting to see limitations Does AI do some things well? Very well. Is it going to replace people in all ways? No. No way. I was singing a different tune earlier this year, but no way. What I use it for is we do, our biggest thing we're focused on now, and it's always been this or a piece of this, but generating qualified leads for clients. So we work with service-based businesses, could be home service companies, roofers, builders, HVAC guys, etc. Could be real estate investors, could be accountants, lawyers, etc. So high-ticket business services, or the blue-collar trades, a little bit different. But we're using Facebook ads, we're using quizzes, we're using AI when people opt in for outreach. And it's pretty much automated. It's automated, it's got a bit of HI, it's got a bit of the human piece as well. Because the one thing I realized this the other day, pairing this with a nice blueberry coffee, just black. Sweating like a whore in church over here. Lord have mercy, it's humid. Can we get a bit of breeze, please? A little bit? No? Okay. Usually we get a little bit of breeze, but the one thing I figured out the other day, I was thinking about my own business, and I was just going, what's the one thing that never goes out of style? What's the thing that's never going to change because of technology? It's generating qualified leads. Like some businesses, and you know them, they're booked out for a year and they don't want any more business. But that's not most, right? That's a very small exception. Maybe they've got their local business or their local market cornered, you know, in a good way, that type of thing. But for most companies, that's not the case. So if we're utilizing technology and AI and automation to get better qualified leads, how's that ever going to go away? So that's really what we're doing these days. But when you hear people say, and I know these people, AI replaced my whole company, all the people are fired, I call bullshit. I would like to know what your company does, because I work with this stuff 50 hours a week. And it's like anything, right? It's a great tool, but it doesn't solve all problems, right? It's just not realistic. So anyway. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think about budget sticks? And let's define that. What's a budget stick? $7 or less? Can we agree on that? $7 or less? What do you guys think about them? I think if this thing honestly were $10 or $12, it would still be a good deal. Like it's really good, especially for the money. Sweet, light, good draw. This is one I don't mind giving away. If people are like, I want to try a cigar, I've never had one, it's a great one. If you don't like this, you probably don't like cigars, honestly. So but like I was saying earlier, if you guys have another recommendation on what you think I should try in this budget class, let me know. If you guys have thoughts on AI or lead gen, how that pertains to business, is it going away, is it changing, is it going to ever be obsolete with human involvement, let me know your thoughts in the comments. There's no right or wrong answers. If you're new here, you know, most people aren't subscribed, but like and subscribe. We talk about business in this relaxed setting. I like cigars. Is there always cigars involved? No, but a lot of times. Talk a bit about whatever I want to. I posted some shorts the other day of a fishing trip we did the other day. We caught some sharks, but nothing, weather was pretty rough. Might post some hunting stuff. It's just unplugged, right? It's whatever I want to do. And as long as I am authentic in it, that's where the magic's at. People connect with real, and that's why you're still watching if you're still hearing me, right? All right, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stop the video and come back once we get into the second third. First third is underway. So far, so good. And I'm also going to maybe try to dry off my face a little bit. What do you think? All right, I'm back. Still sweating. Interesting thought. Like I said earlier, is this a cigar you'd share with somebody you don't know? Yeah, absolutely. Just cost alone, right? Does this compare to one of my favorites, like a Monte Cristo Platinum or White? a classic. I can think of a whole bunch more cigars. Those are going to be smoother, right? More refined. But it's that law of diminishing return. If you pay 10 or 15 or 20 or more dollars a stick, is it getting, 2 and 3 times better? No, not at all. So if you want a cigar, you want to smoke often, you don't want to burn up your budget, this thing gets approval for me. It just does. Like I said, they've got 3 other flavors, 3 other profiles I want to try, but the sweets are pretty damn good. So let me know your thoughts. I haven't had cigars as much for a while, but I've really picked it up. I don't want to say heavy again recently, but for me, pretty heavy. It's just enjoyable, man. We get these hot days, and it'll probably rain later today. It does almost every day this time of year. And then the evenings can be just beautiful. And sitting out here by the pool at night, little breeze, no noise. Actually might hear some night birds. We got these night marsh birds. Pretty hard to beat, honestly. So that nicotine hit, especially it comes in that final third, it's wonderfully relaxing. Wonderfully relaxing. Doesn't affect you like alcohol. Not bad paired with a little bourbon if that's your thing. I still drink bourbon, just not as much as I used to. I like it in smaller quantities now. I'm good doing coffee or something else. To each their own. To each their own. Anyway, yeah, I'd recommend it. I really don't have anything negative to say about it. I think it's really, really good. And the fact that I've had like 30 or 35, it's consistent, very consistent. I buy them from cigarpage.com, not affiliated with them. You can get, at least last time I ordered these, 20 for 40 bucks, so $2 a stick. Very, 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 very good price. And yeah, I would add it to your humidor. Give it a shot, see what you think. All right, you guys enjoyed what you saw. Yeah, I'd love for you to subscribe, check it out. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. You want to be a jerk and put something smart in the comments, I'll probably respond back to you too. I don't really care, but maybe I will, maybe I won't. We've got a pretty good audience. Sometimes people are weird, but hey, you want to see weird people, just look around anywhere, right? All right, guys, I will catch you in the next video. Next video, we are going to get into more of a business focus, but this is still fun. I didn't take it all the way down. Second, third, and I'll tell you because I've had it a bunch. Second, third is going to be very similar to the first third, nice and rich, good flavor, not overpowering. At final third, now this is one thing I'll tell you, the final third of this, if you really take it down to the end, if you're really nubbing it like a crackhead, it can get a little bitter, right? If you're smoking a little fast and gets a little hot and get a little bitter, but for the price, you just can't beat it. So thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Take care.